I got some news for you ladies today. Did you know this? Your matches mean nothing. Likes mean nothing. So get over yourself when you tell me, I get so many matches, I get so many likes. It means nothing. How many dates are you actually getting with the type of men you want to meet? And I'm going to talk about why this is happening to you. It starts with your picker being broken, but let's get into it. All right, so the ladies that are currently working with me through my program, through my 6-week program, are one of them just today, this morning, she was like, Gina, I'm just not getting the men. I'm matching with them, but they're not really following through. They don't have anything to say. And I said, okay, let me see their profile, because that's a big part of what we do. You show me these guys' profiles and I tell you what I see. I train your brain to think like mine. So I said, give me that. Let me see the profiles. Sends it over to me. And I'm like, well, first of all, he's just a jackass. Okay. His pictures are ridiculous. He didn't put his occupation down. He doesn't seem elevated. He's 10 years younger than you. And he didn't put that he's actually looking for a relationship. In fact, he put, when it came to the relationship, what are you looking for? He was like, in the answer, he's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I said, well, that's your problem. You should never have swiped on this. You had no business swiping on this guy to begin with. And that's what happens to so many of you ladies. Your picker is absolutely broken. So I'm just going to break a few things down for you today so that you kind of at least get a clue about how to pre-qualify these guys. Hang on. Okay, first of all, you have to stop swiping on a guy just because he's hot, just because he's cute, okay? For me, as a matchmaker, when I'm helping my ladies, I try to train your brain so that you at least look at the details first and then pay attention to his pictures, okay? And some of you ladies are like, oh, his pictures are hideous. And I remind you, your pictures were absolutely hideous too before I came along and helped you. And these poor guys don't have access to me. That's all it is, okay? So stop picking the guys that are the hottest. Instead, pick a guy who looks substantial. He puts his actual career down right there, where his name, his age, his career, boom. And I have had women test it, and it proves me right every time. For those of you ladies who want to say, but I knew a guy who was successful, he didn't want to put his career down. Great. That was a one-off. Those are a few and far between. The majority of men who are substantial, who are elevated, looking for an authentic relationship and are on the dating apps for that purpose, they're putting their career. They're putting down what type of relationship they're looking for. They're not skipping over and putting, I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe if the right one comes along, I'll, blah, 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 blah. No, you want a grown man who looks elevated, who puts his career, who his education hopefully matches yours, whose career he's at a level that matches yours, that what he's looking for, if he puts he's open to kids and you can't have them, you shouldn't be swiping on him. If he put he doesn't know what he's looking for and you want a relationship, you shouldn't swipe on him. All right? If his pictures are jokey and like he's treating this like a joke, you shouldn't be swiping on him. Okay? These are the things you got to pay attention to, whether you're on the dating apps or in real life. If it's in real life, you got to pay attention to his actions even more so, right? Is he the guy that sauntered up to you and he's picking you up so smooth with his moves? Well, that guy's had a lot of practice, okay? Be smart, ladies. Don't just judge the book by its cover, because I promise you, when you start reading, it's going to fall apart, all right? And if you want to work with me for 6 weeks, where I am doing it all with you and elevating you so that you never slide back to taking these crumbs from bums, then DM me on Instagram with the word love to learn more about my program. All right? I hope it helps.